fucking god. I sat here for 57 minutes recording all to click on the screen, and all 57 minutes fucking gone. Oh my god. Hey guys, I'm back recording. God, now I have to talk about everything again. Shit. Spoiler review. Joker. So this is not a spoiler review. Go watch Joker. I thought the movie was overhyped, in all honesty. Not overhyped to the maximum, but it was like on the 80 mark. If it was 50, it's like, all right, hit the nail on the head, the right amount of hypeness. To 100 being that shit overhyped, nigga. It was 80. It was 80 on overhypeness. Go watch Joker. Turn off this review. If you want to see it, go watch it. That's all I'm gonna say. On the spoilers, I would say I loved the acting and the final act where he would say Murray. The whole acting of Joaquin Phoenix, perfect. He did the character great. You saw the movie. He did the character great. He did it wonderful, fantastic. Well, I guess, yeah. Well, he did it great. He did fantastic, and he especially at the ending part of it, the ending fiasco of everything. When he is on the show and everything, he did it great, 100%. Just bam. The way he was showing his emotions at that part, like I watched video. No, I don't want to say video after video, but like whenever they appear American Man Feet, I watch it. Where he kills Murray and everything. I don't watch for the killing the Murray part, but I watched basically all the acting stuff. I have two favorite lines in this movie, and the second one is the way he says Murray, because the way he says Murray in just those parts, it's just funny. Another favorite line in the whole movie is when he goes, "They expect us to take it like good little boys, that we won't werewolf and go crazy or go wild." I just like how he said. I like in the movie how he says like good little boys, like, you know, just the way he says it. And then he's like, "Then we won't werewolf." When he said werewolf, when I was sitting there in the theater, all I could think of is like gangster Joker, like that's some gangster ass shit. Like, yo nigga, we werewolf tonight. This fucking house. Talk to me. Whoa. Fucking road traffic, bitch. So I live here on the corner side of the street. Oh, yeah, shit. I forgot to say this. I said this in the beginning of the other recording, but I didn't say it here. I just kind of went right into it. Shit, I told other people to leave. Fuck. If you're watching this, I would like to do more of a podcasty type of review. So you can go ahead, just listen to this, and just do whatever the fuck. I could do the whole Joker. I was like thinking about Joker movie type like that. Joker. Like that. Blogna. Kind of like the Blogna from Game Grumps. Anyway. Very fucking obscure. But I feel like I'm going crazy eating my own pussy. Okay. It's actually that's a 2-in-1 reference. Reference to Game Grumps and a reference to hentai. So I like to do this more like podcasty type of thing. I just talk to Mike. You can see it's just space, or it could be black. It could be whatever the fuck. But it's gonna be a picture. It's gonna be me, my voice, and that's about it. In the comments down below, if you leave comments down below, I will read them, and I will reply to them. I long to do a video where I could just make a video about the replies I get. I like to do that. I like to interact like that on that form, on that basis. But anyway, so yeah, so that's why there's no pictures or anything like that. It says Joker review, but this is me giving my thoughts and opinion on Joker and just everything. The media really wanted people to die, though. I just want to bring up the whole media fiascos and stuff like that real fast. And like, if you're on the fence of the media being good or evil, this is where that fence just breaks, and it's fucking pure evil. Because those people really wanted a fucking bloodbath. So much so that they were even bringing up the Batman shooting that happened in Sandy Hook in that movie theater, but the killer even came out to say it had nothing to do with the fucking Joker. Like, it was just what was popular. It just did it. But they were very keen. At least that's from what I heard. They were very keen on saying that the Joker movie did it. He was crazy, like Joker in this movie. He's insane. To push their views and all that stuff. People got upset at Logan Paul for filming a dead guy. Well. What about a whole mass media that the boomers? Okay, boomer. Look at the time of the date. That's why this joke is a joke. Mass media. Fuck, I really lost my train of thought. You want to talk about Off the Pill podcast, Negahita's podcast? Well, fuck. You never seen this podcast, have you? Yeah, it's just me fucking trying to record too much everywhere. But anyway, what was I going to say? Love the acting and everything. What I want to say also is, many people like to say that Bruce Wayne's parents... No, sorry. In the Joker movie, it's shown that Bruce Wayne's parents die because of the riots and all that. Riot or at least on. But I was saying in the last recording is, what if Joker got wind of that when he was in the asylum? So when he's sitting there talking to that woman, she's like, well, why are you crazy? He's like, you want to get it. Whatever. Maybe he pieces that into his story to be like, yeah, because it was me. I caused that, baby. It's me, Joker, baby. So, yeah, basically that's what I'm saying here. What if Joker just basically gets wind that he died in Alley, and he's just like, yes, it was because of me. And now his child is an orphan just like me. And, he laughs about it, I guess. I don't fucking know. That is about it, I would say. Yeah. About everything Joker related. Because then after that, I just spawned out. I just went on like a whole rant like 8 different times of different shit. But anyway, what I was saying is, if you like the Joker movie and you want more like Asylum shit, maybe a little bit more despair, not more despair, but shit in the realm of despair, I have 3 recommendations. It is Emily Autumn, which Emily Autumn is a music artist, and she does music. No shit, she's a music artist. Her last album, Fight Like a Girl, if I remember. I don't know if she'd done any new music or anything, but the whole album was about basically asylum, being in an asylum. She gained that inspiration from actually being in an asylum because she went crazy. She went werewolf, basically. And she ended up going to an asylum, and basically she drew some inspiration from that. She also made a book. Also, basically the album and the book are like supposed to be like together in the same world, set time and all that. This isn't like, it's not her being like, oh, this is my actual time in that asylum. This is her being like, hey, here's my story, and I'm gonna use some of the time I had in the asylum as the influence to make the story really pop. I don't own the book. I never read the book. I know the book exists though. I think it's a series of books. I could be wrong. But it is called The Wayward Girls something. I don't fucking remember the last part. But it was about it was about the Wayward Girls. And they're basically time in an asylum. It's not fun. If I remember, the girls are basically abused. But also the girls are sent there. A bit of a story. Spoiler, I guess. The girls are sent there for unjust reasons. Because this takes place in the Victorian era. So it's way back then. I don't even think America was a thing back then, actually. I could be wrong, though. I don't know my history. But back in the Victorian era, basically. So basically a female gets caught masturbating, thrown in the asylum. You know, there's a girl kissing another girl, throw them in the asylum. Type of things. But that type of mentality. I don't know why the main character is there. I guess, I mean, the rules are very lenient of who they let in, but they never let them out. Type of, anyway, fucking Hotel California over here. So basically, she gets thrown into the asylum, and this is basically now how she lives. And basically, it's now torture now, basically, day and night. And she makes friends with some mouses. The reason why I bring that up is because Emily Autumn calls her fans, I think, little mouses too. She also has a website, so if you like secrets and shit, if you like finding out little puzzles and all that, on her website, because like as a visitor, there's like 3 pages. If I remember, do note, this isn't something that I'm into. Like, I'm not here like every day on the EmilyAutumn.com reading her book and listening to her album. This is shit that I remember from reading off the wiki, hearing the albums, and reading a little bit about what the book was about. All blended in. Oh yeah, and then being on her website for like 5 minutes. So this is blending literally everything. And do note, this is laid dormant in my mind for like 4 or 5 years already. So it's all just there laying dormant. So, getting the power. Whatever the fuck. Here it is. There's like 3 or 2 pages open to the public. And if you get an account, I think it goes to like 5 or 3 pages that you can view. And then like she leaves little clues on like her Instagram or whatever. I think she leaves it on her Instagram. I could be wrong. She has a Twitter. I think she has a Twitter. I know she has an Instagram, if I remember correctly. And basically, you find little clues or whatever. You could piece things together. And I think using those pieces, you could basically go ahead and rank up on the website. On the website, there's also a forum, so there's that too. On the forum and all that, and what ends up happening is basically now more pages on the website are open, and basically so forth. So as a little mouse, you know, as a fan, you're tasked to basically go gain information to as a little mouse journey on. And it's I think her website is the asylum, actually, if I remember correctly. That's like the whole motif, you know, you're a patient there or whatever the fuck. I say mantif, what the fuck motif? Anyway, so yeah, so your little mouse, getting information, unlocking basically more rooms or web pages, and that's basically the whole thing, if I remember correctly. So if you like that, if you like the whole secrets, if you like the whole asylum type of thing, if you like that taste of despair, there you go. Also, you could go ahead and check out, since I mentioned Victoria area things, check out the game Dishonored. Because playing Dishonored 1 and playing Dishonored 2, like, it's a very good game to play in November. Because October, it gets kind of cool in October. But it gets colder in November, but not so cold that it's freezing like in December. So November is a perfect time to play Dishonored or Dishonored 2. If you never played Dishonored, play Dishonored first, then Dishonored 2, obviously. But I don't know why, but because in November there's a certain gloominess. It isn't quite Halloween gloomy, and it isn't, because it's like wrapped in 2 emotions. It could either be happy like December, or it could be gloomy like October. Because October is all about Halloween, the scare, and all this stuff, you know. So you want to be like, you know, feeling a little bit of the cold, but not yet. But then November is kind of like this void of just like, this is a peak gloominess. I can't really explain it, but you know what hopefully you know what I mean. So that's the perfect time to play Dishonored and just basically sit down, lock your door. If you're living with your parents and all that shit, just get wrapped up and immersed into this game. Because I've been very immersed in this game. I have the volume set to a certain angle. where I can just sit down and just like, you know, if there's a fire in the game, I can feel that fire, and I'm like, yes, this is warmth, you know. And in reality, I'm just like sitting down and all that shit. But yeah, the game's all about sneaking, but you can be very violent. Uh, if you knock out people, that counts as a kill, sadly. So I ended the game in like high chaos, and I got like the worst fucking ending. I'm like, ah, fuck. But anyway, I still haven't finished Dishonored 2, sadly. It's been, what, 4 years? Uh-oh. And then they have, like, Dishonored 2, but part 2, out already. And I was like, well, that's a boat woman. Well, that's a boat lady. I don't know what the fuck's happening. If you want something that's kind of like November, but not Victorian at all, but more fucking crazy and more kind of like, yeah, I guess kind of like the Joker movie, where you're not sure what's real, what's not. You know, you can see the warping of reality. But it would definitely give you the taste of despair. That would be, because Dishonored wouldn't give you that much taste of despair. It would give you like the lick of despair, I would say, and maybe a little bit of a taste of it. Because of despairs of your own. You know, you have to play in November, and if you play it, you need to make sure you're very immersed into the game, like nothing distracting you. So you're just 100% in the game world, and when you're 100% in that game world, it's very gloomy of a game world. Then the way world shit, I guess that depends on a human. I don't know. But it's kind of the same. It's kind of like from the same elements of Dishonored. I'd say Dishonored is the same elements of that. The Joker, though, the Joker's way more of like a September movie. You know what I mean? Probably not. But anyway, that would be Madoka Magica. That is for a whole sip of despair right there. Holy shit. Oh my god, it was that big. And that's all I can say. Look up Madoka Magica. On Netflix. They have it on Netflix if I remember, and I think they have it on Crunchyroll. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think they do have it on Crunchyroll. Look up Madoka Magica. Just click play on the first episode, and then give it the old 3-episode test watch. Watch episode 1, watch episode 2, and then decide if you want to continue watching it after episode 3. And don't look at the synopsis of it. Don't look at anything on Wikipedia about it. Just watch those 3 first episodes and continue if you want to continue on. And if you do continue on, there is episodes 1 through 12. That's the show, and then there is the 3rd movie of Madoka, which I know you're saying, what the fuck do you mean 3rd movie? There's 1 and 2. There are 3 movies of Madoka Magica. The first 2 is basically like a upgraded, like they basically fix some things, animation wise. Like in a scene, instead of it being just a chair or whatever, in a scene now they're fancy ass chairs, and there's more shit. You know, there's more decorated, there's more detailed, basically background. That's basically what the 2 movies are. And maybe there's little things changed, but nothing too big where it impacts the fucking story. You know, maybe a character was eating a candy bar, and maybe instead now they're eating 2 candy bars, some shit like that. Anyway, so that's basically what the first 2 movies are, and they're basically, I think the first movie has all 6 episodes in it, like wrapped up in like one whole thing, so that's why it's the movie. And then Madoka 2, the second Madoka movie, it's basically episodes like 7 through 12, so you know what I mean. So it's all wrapped up in there. I'm pretty sure because since it's not the anime, there isn't no opening ending. I'm pretty sure they replace those with different songs or some shit. Anyway, but after the whole anime series ends, it goes into Madoka Magica 3, or Madoka Magica Rebellion. That's basically it, and that's the whole fucking ending of the fucking anime. That's it. They are coming out though with Madoka Magica's side story, and I don't know what the fuck that is about. I guess it's a fucking side story. There is also a Madoka Magica manga, which I think this is how it all started. And there's also other mangas of Madoka Magica, but I've only ever seen the anime and that third movie, and that was it. And fuck yeah. So that's all I have to say about the Joker movie, which I know span it off, giving off through really random recommendations, but there you go. Hey, if you have anything that's similar to Joker, anything similar to Madoka Magica, anything similar to Dishonored and Emily Autumn, leave it down below. I don't know how the fuck to end this video, so I'm just gonna click this thing now. Click.